asked myself not too long ago, why does it feel like I have fallen off? It feels like I am not myself. It feels like I'm not working on my highest timeline. And I realize it is because my identity was shifting. And today we're going to talk about identity shifting and how you can shift into the ideal lifestyle that you want. So I've been playing with this idea lately that I'm not lazy. I just do not believe in myself. And when you don't believe in yourself, you are not willing to take action. And so, in order to shift into this new identity, this new version of yourself that you desire to be, first you need to know what it looks like. What's the prototype? Who is out there living the life that you want to live? Who is out there killing it? And you look at them and you're like, oh my God, wouldn't it be nice to have their life? These are your new teachers. I want you to start looking at what they do consistently and start adopting that lifestyle. I talk a lot about holding the pose. Holding the pose is simply holding the vibrational frequency that is in alignment with the life that you say that you want. Now, that sounds really complicated, but it's not. Let me break it down. If you say you want to be a professional swimmer, then what do you think you need to do on a daily basis? You need to swim, you need to condition your body, you need to eat the things that you need to eat so that you can be that professional swimmer athlete, right? So literally holding the pose looks like finding your guru, your mentor, the person who has the life that you want or the version of yourself that you want to be, and start identifying the traits or the characteristics or the routines that they have adopted to make themselves the version of themselves that they are, and you copy and paste. I always say this, but you never have to be jealous of somebody who has the life that you want or the things that you want, because they are only laying out the blueprint of how you too can get it. So when you see those influencers living the life that you wish that you were living, all you need to do is realize that you can copy and paste the prototype. You can copy and paste the script. You can be exactly, who you want to be, because you are not the first person to be who you want to be, okay? So yeah, that is what holding the pose is. You never give up on who you say you want to be or what you say you want to achieve. And again, if you remember that when you believe in yourself, you are more likely to take action. So you really have to practice belief in yourself and who you say you want to be next. Now, for me, for a very long time, I was grappling with not showing up as who I said I wanted to show up as, a manifestation coach or somebody who shows up online and shares my light, my positivity, and all this stuff. Can I give you guys a secret? Sometimes the reason why we don't show up as who we know that we are is because we don't see our gifts as valuable. They come so simple and innately to us that we think that everyone's got it, right? You think, oh, my positive personality, everybody's positive. I can't possibly monetize that, right? Or everybody's good at singing. I can't possibly monetize that. Or everybody is good, blah, blah, blah. I can't monetize that. Well, let me tell you this. You can monetize whatever it is that you want to monetize in your life. You can be whoever you want to be in your life, but your problem is that you just do not believe in yourself. You have to flex that belief muscle, activate that belief muscle so that you can be who you want to be. It is as simple as copying and pasting the formula. Find somebody who inspires you, who has the life that you want. Pick out what it is that they're doing on a consistent basis to be that version of themselves. There are going to be some things that are very clear to you. For example, if you are wanting to be, I don't know, a popular influencer or something like that, and there's somebody on the internet who you really look up to, well, what is it that they're doing on a consistent basis? I can see that they're posting consistently. I can see they're showing up consistently. I can see that they're offering their gifts and their talents, see what the version of yourself is doing and just copy and paste the formula, okay? If you're feeling like you are not showing up as your full self, the first step is to believe, pump yourself up with belief, whether that is going on a rampage listening to inspirational speakers or motivational speakers, whether that is like literally waking up every morning and meditating, whether that's waking up every morning and reciting your affirmations, whether that's waking up every morning and looking at the person who inspires you to be great. Literally pump yourself up with belief, first step. Second step is start adopting the routines, the habit, the lifestyle of the version of the person who inspires you, and see what they do and see if you can copy and paste any of those things into your own personal life. And I assure you, you will start to see your life change. It might be very gradual, but you will see the change, and it all starts with believing in yourself. I just want to report that I am feeling much more like myself because I'm showing up as the version of myself that I want to be, because I've identified the identity of who I want to be, and now I am beginning to take action steps as if I am her. And slowly but surely, my life looks more and more like the version of myself that I want to be, and that makes me feel really good. Something as simple as sitting down and creating a video for you guys makes me feel like I am in alignment with the version of myself that I want to be. So I don't want to ever look like I have it all figured out or I know absolutely everything under the sun. I don't. But I listen to my intuition, I listen to my guides, I see, what pops up, what downloads I receive, and then I act. I receive the download, hey, it's a beautiful day, you've already done your hair and makeup, just sit down and record a video and speak from your heart. It doesn't matter what you say, just show up as your brilliant, amazing self and, share your light, share your gift. Whatever your gift is. You might not even see what it is that you have to offer as a gift, but just like show up in the capacity that you're being called to show up in. Maybe you're being called to show up as an author, as a writer. Maybe you're called to show up as a good friend. Maybe you're being called to show up as whoever, right? An Amazon driver. I'm watching them deliver their packages. Like maybe you just want to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And at every phase in our life, we can do that, right? And every phase of our life, we can show up as the version of ourselves that we want to be, even if we only know the small, very small next step. Like, again, for me, the very small next step was my guys were like, you should sit down and record a video. And I'm like, okay, I guess I could do that, right? Like, when we take action from a place of curiosity, and like you're just like childlike, like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I can do that, like it's just very light. It's not heavy, it's not dense, it's not hard to be the version of yourself that you want to be. Why? Because you want to be that version, you want to step into that role, you want to animate that version of you, that side of you. And so this is really good, like, telling sign of if you are in alignment. When you're doing things, does it feel like hard, like, oh, I can't believe I have to do this? Or does it feel like, oh, I can't believe I get to do this? Like, this is great, this is awesome. The things that you're doing, are they giving you energy? Are they filling you with life? Or are they depleting your life force energy? This is very important. You'll notice that when you are reporting to the job that you don't want to be in, sometimes you can feel like, oh, I can't believe I have to do it. Like, you guys know the hardest part is showing up, right? Like, oh, can't believe I have to drive all the way to work. I can't believe I have to do whatever, right? But like when you're doing something that's in alignment with you, not only does it feel good to do it, but it gives you energy. And that is a really good sign that you are doing something that is in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, I have said enough today. I have talked in my big microphone for long enough. And I am going to let you guys go now, but I just want you to remember to practice the belief in yourself, start exercising that belief muscle, and I'm just so grateful to be here showing up for you guys as myself, as the version of myself that I wanted to be. Last thing, I started making these. This is very random, but like I'm showing you like how practical manifestation is for me. I told myself there is a version of myself that I want to be, an identity shift that I desire to happen. And I wanted to continuously remind myself that I am in this headspace of I am this person, I am this person, I am this girl, I am this version of myself. I'm tapping into this energy. This is who I am now. This is my new identity. Identity shifting, right? And so I made this cute like little bracelet. You guys remember like in grade school or like when you were like in elementary school and you had like your BFF bracelets or whatever, and like you like would make bracelets with your friends. So I made one for myself and I called it an identity bracelet. And when I'm trying to manifest something in my life, I will make it into a bracelet and wear it. I have a few others. They're pretty cool, but I'm thinking about this right now, so I'm sharing it with you. This particular bracelet says manifestation coach. It's really pretty. And that is the identity that I wanted to step into. And I felt like for so long I was holding myself back from it. I mean, like I used to do my coaching sessions, I had clients, I was starting to build this business. But after a while, I just started doing everything else besides what I felt like I was called to do. So I would like pick up gigs or like pick up contractor work or like pick up these shifts, right? And it's great because, like, yes, the money is there, but the identity is not there. I'm not just an Uber Eats driver or a DoorDash driver. I'm not just a brand ambassador. I'm not just a marketing agent or whoever, like I get to intentionally choose my identity. So I made this bracelet and it says manifestation coach because every day I wanted to remind myself who I am, what is inside me, what God has placed inside of me, and also, you know, how I need to show up in the world, what I need to be doing, what action steps that are aligned with the version of myself that I say I want to be. So if I'm saying that I am a manifestation coach, what does she do? She shows up, she sits down in front of the camera, she shares her knowledge, her wisdom, her insight, her heart, her light, her inspiration, and she hopes that she can rub off on somebody else, inspire them to be their great, amazing, fantastic, incredible self. So that is just a real-time example of how I also have to shift myself into the identity of the version of myself I want to be as well. So, it's an everyday journey holding the pose. What I say, holding the pose again, is stepping into the version of yourself that you want to be and doing what they do consistently every single day until that truly does become your identity. That is what holding the pose is. So for me, holding the pose as the manifestation coach looks like me sitting down, recording these videos, inspiring and encouraging people who might potentially want to work with me one-on-one. And if they don't want to work with me one-on-one, it's okay because I did my part. I held the pose. I was here. I was present. I showed up for my community. And, I did what felt aligned within me to do. So that is what holding the pose looks like for me. And then, of course, there's the logistical stuff, like I don't know, making the landing page or creating the product, right? Like if you want people to support you, and now this is turning a little bit into like an entrepreneurial talk, but whatever. If you want people to support you, you have to show up. You have to let people know, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I can help. People cannot just like read your mind and know what you have to offer the world. You actually have to put it out there. You actually have to not be afraid to put it out there. So again, stepping into that new identity is having the courage to let people see you as the version of yourself that you want to be next. Not being afraid for people to see you shining your light and being who you've called to be. Even though like people will say, oh, I've known so and so their entire lives and this is new what they're doing. It's so new. They're acting brand new. They're being so brand new. Like, yeah, you better hope you're being brand new. You need to be changing consistently if you're going to grow and expand as a human. So yes, I am acting brand new. Yes, I am being different. Yes, I am going to act like the version of myself that I want to be now. If you don't like it because it's not who I've always been, I don't know what to tell you. I've got to change. I've got to expand. I've got to express myself. And I have to show up as the version of myself that my soul told me that I'm here to be. And that is what you have to tell the haters. Okay? So I hope you guys exercise your belief in yourself. I hope you guys are able to stretch and expand yourself into your new identity. Know who it is that you want to be and hold the pose by being consistent, by doing the things that the version of yourself that you want to be does. And that, my friends, is how you create yourself. I am Nija Sym. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and I hope you have an incredible afternoon. Bye.